And we are underway in Fox on the return. A beautiful fake. 5, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. There this time, and they bring him down. Kiko Alonso not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or
very
lights
quickly,
out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. So the Patriots will turn it over to their left-footed punter. That's Ryan Allen to kick it away. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. Oh, it's a wobbler here. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And caught by Cameron right side. 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Cameron, 45 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
Now Dion Lewis to return. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions. And, boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Dion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th?
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. Now Brady. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offensive. At about the 36, 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys that you don't normally think of as household names.
The parts keep changing for New England. That's the amazing part on offense, all right? Offensive linemen change, receivers change, running backs change. We know the one constant is Tom Brady, and that's a huge deal for them. But to be able to do it in what you call the parity times, and you're exactly right, everyone's supposed to be pretty equal. New England still a top 10 offense year in and year out. In 2016, they were number 4, and that helped them with a number 1 ranked defense as well.
The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's 4th and 3. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for New England.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And let's shift now to talking about the Patriots defense. They've certainly got something to build off of. They had the interception last time out.
Now they have to just make sure they're cognizant of not trying too hard for interceptions. Once you get one, it makes you a little more...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 380. On second down, here's Tannehill. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And it's caught by Parker. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. And it's caught by the tight end Cameron. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and now it's third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he's going to be taken down deep into Patriots. So this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the third quarter. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Second and 10. Tannehill once more. And throw right side complete to Parker. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So here we go, first and 10 now. On first and 10, Tannehill. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Brady now to throw. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Throwing now is Brady. And he finds Danny Amendola. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're talking just throw the ball to the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. LeGarrette Blount, 33 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends in a touchdown run by LeGarrette Blount. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here comes Grant on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the third quarter. Back now in Foxborough. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
An extra quarter on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. Here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jay Ajayi there out of the backfield. And now it's fourth down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. Here comes the Dolphins defensive unit now. They're hoping to get the stop, get it into OT, but actually is a takeaway on your mind or just overtime?
You're actually hoping for a gift. Because in this situation, you know they're thinking about taking care of the football as well. And you have to be very careful about trying so hard for the takeaway that you miss a tackle, breaks a big run, turns into a play against you. So you're hoping that maybe they just kind of hand it to you. And if so, you'll gratefully accept.
Yeah, they would take that present. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you can pretty much call them all out.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Rob Gronkowski, an even 90 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And there's the go-ahead touchdown. And so likely will kick an extra point. But to me, I'm looking forward. Special teams now with your kickoff, and then your defense, that's where the pressure shifts.
Yeah, because there's plenty of time left on that clock. Anytime you're over a minute in the NFL, there's a chance. Gronkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. And, oh, a pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Brady to throw. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And they will take a knee here. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll indeed take a knee.